Hey guys, welcome back. You can see here we've got a Model 12 that's getting completely redone. This one's going to be done in pastel pink, base, turntable, everything. So this one's going to look completely different when it's done. As you see, overall it looks in really good shape. I mean, it's got some staining on it and stuff, but the finish is decent. The cord, however, leaves a lot to be desired. It's got a lot of cracks and breaks in it. It's pretty darn crunchy. A little leery about plugging this one in, but we've plugged in worse, so let's give it a shot. As you can hear, I mean, it sounds pretty rough. So it doesn't matter because it's going to be completely taken apart. We can, figure out what's wrong with it at that point. But anyways, I think we're going to go ahead and just start disassembly on it here. Let's start by taking out the brushes and see what they look like. The brushes actually look decent. I mean, they're pretty long yet. Which means like very little wear on them. So we'll set those aside. Let's see what we look like in the back here. Okay. There's some buildup in here. You can definitely see some buildup on the back here. Some pretty decent flour buildup on there. So, it just means that this has been used, which is, expected. I mean, it's when you find these not used, that's even, a little more harder to believe. Alright, let's take a look at our resistor. And it looks kind of dark and a little bit cracked, some corrosion on it. Let's see. I mean, it's hot right now, or it feels warm to the touch just from running it for that little bit, which tells me that it's not broken. The wire inside isn't broken. Let's get a reading on it and see what it says. Set that there. I think you guys can see that. Alright, seems I may have to clean off a little more of the corrosion on here before I can check it. Unless I can find a spot that's I get a good connection on it. There we go. Alright, 173, so that's a good resistor. So that's really good to know. We want somewhere around 180 ohms, give or take some. See some corrosion on this capacitor here too. Although it doesn't look like it's leaking or anything, so I'm going to assume that's pretty good. Alright, I just want to grab a seat here so I can get a better access to this. I'll start pulling off some of these parts here. You can tell back here, I mean, it mainly just needs a really good cleaning. Not sure yet what made it run so rough. I mean, we'll try a different capacitor in it and see, but maybe, you know, the corrosion on it also didn't help. So when we put it back together, we'll try a couple different things and see if it's that. We'll also check the points on this governor here and see what they look like. Because there's several things that can cause it to run rough. Also, if the little plastic tip that goes in the front that pushes against the armature, if that's missing or wore out, that can also make it run pretty rough. Usually it sounds a little different than what this one sounded like. Alright, and the contacts in there look good. Alright, let's start getting the front apart here. You can see there's a dent right on the front of the badge right there. So we'll be able to straighten that out some. Not sure how much, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, let's take this front off here. Screw the springs out. Alright, that's a little bit on the dirty side in there for sure. Go ahead and get the handle off. And that's interesting. This handle looks like it was from 12C. It's like chrome plated in there. It is chrome plated. You can see they put a chrome plated one on here and then painted it up. Huh, that's really interesting. Let's get the ejector out of here. The ejector doesn't look like it was chrome plated. Okay, that needs to be degreased a bit. Start setting our parts over there for cleaning. Yeah, it's got quite a bit of buildup right here, right there and there. It's like a greasy, gooey mess. Kind of strange place to see it. Normally you see it all around the bottom. But right there's a weird spot to see it. Okay, get our screws out. Now we can take our gearbox cover off. Yeah, there's a little plastic tip right there. So I'll have to get that out and degrease that. And let me scoop some of this grease out of here. Clean off this gasket. These gaskets can normally be reused with, reused just fine, once you clean them off. They're a cardboard gasket, but they seem to hold up pretty well. Yeah, grease looked pretty bad. But we know it wasn't seized up, so that's a bonus right there in itself. Let's get as much of this out of here as we can. Yeah, this one's going to be pastel pink. It's not a match to the Sunbeam pastel pink. It is a little darker than what Sunbeam used, but it's still a real nice period color. Alright, so let's go this off too, because this cord's just going to end up getting in the way. Shot. Toss that aside. Now we can pull our back off here and get our armature out. Alrighty. Let's see how tight is this on there. Doesn't seem very tight. Matter of fact, this whole thing right here is loose. Maybe I'll just pull it out by hand. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't very tight at all. It's always nice when these come right out. Sometimes these do put up quite a bit of a fight, but not this one. Alright, so we can go ahead and get our cap right off the back here. There's a oil wick in there that's got to be cleaned and oiled. And then this, of course, got to get all cleaned off. And there's our armature. There's no wear on the armature that I can feel, so it just needs to be polished up. Alright, let's get the cord connection taken care of here before we pull the gears out. Alright, that came right off. And I can see this isn't the original cord to this either. But that's alright. We're not putting the original cord back on anyways. So we'll just cut these connectors right off. And now we should be able to pull our old cord out. And there's our leads to the field coil, which look decent and nice and long. Alright, I have to do a little reconfiguring here. Get in here where you guys can see. Alright, yeah, these do have some drag on them, but they do turn yet, so that's a good sign. Alright. Get that all cleared up so we can get to our set screws. That one is on there pretty good. But the shafts do come out, so they'll need to get cleaned and polished up along with the gears. Get all the old grease off. Alright, now we gotta try and break loose this set screw. There we go. Alright, other gear come right out. Get that gear out. Scoop a little bit more of this nasty grease out of here. Yeah, this thing is this grease is pretty nasty, but it's not nearly as bad as some of these. It hasn't gotten to the point where it seems to have solidified on anything yet. It's not quite as thick as it is on a lot of them. A lot of them get almost like a waxy, like the wax that you find on those seals that you use for your toilet bowl. When you set it down on the floor, those wax seals that go on there, a lot of them get really waxy like that. This is not quite to that point yet, so let's get our spring out for the D10. Okay, so the only thing we have left on here to do is take the neck off of here, disassemble, the lever assembly from here and all that, and then get the fuel coil out of here, along with the brush holders. But we've all seen that a million times. That's pretty straightforward. There's really nothing to see there. So I'm going to come back after we get everything powder coated and put back together, and we'll give it a run through and see how it turned out. So see you guys in a bit. Alright, we've got this one wrapped up now. This is the, it was a white and black Model 12, and now you can see it's pastel pink. This is the RAL pastel pink color here. We got the lettering done on the speed control knob here, because this was completely faded out on there. This is in really good shape overall. It was just really dirty, needed good cleaning and polishing and all that. So it's got new cord, new feet, new grease. Everything's been clean and polished and good to go. I threw a set of beaters in here so we can watch the speed on here. Being that audio on here, it's tough to tell how fast. I mean, things always sound louder and faster on the audio on here than it does standing here in person. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and run through the speed and see how it sounds. So you can see it's nice and smooth through all the speeds. Runs really good. This is a really nice collectible one here now. But anyways, this one's a wrap. This is the first one from the Texas collection that we've gotten done. We've got 20 mixers from a collection in Texas that we're working on, and that's why we've been so far behind trying to get caught up. This is the first one I get the video of. We got a few others done or in the process of being done, but just not ready for a video yet. And I'm not going to do video of all of them. We'll just do some, highlight some in the videos here, like this one here, because this one, is pink and turned out really good, But we'll keep knocking those out and getting some videos up. I'm trying to do them in like batches of 4. So if I do 4 and get one video up out of the 4, then there may be a delay in posting videos, but they will come up. But anyways, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe and click that bell so you get notified when we post other videos too. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching, appreciate the views and comments, and we will see you on the next one.